All right. So, I don't know what's wrong with me today, because I went from not being able to climb a mountain, skipping like 20 places I could have went in with no snow, to driving up to 12,500 feet in the snow. I don't know what I'm doing today, but it just happens. It's bizarre. So here I am at some random place I just knew to come into. I've known for a while, actually. There's an X right there. You know, and you can see the ground here is really good. And I'm already a mile in here. You know, it's amazing. It takes a mile before the wind makes all these crazy things. Always takes time. You get your signs, right? Like I show you from the road, but until you get to the real stuff, you know, you got to go all the way back in. Every single time. It's always a job. It's just I find it amazing that, and I'm not doing the wind thing, but I'm just saying, like, you know, people think it's wind. Then if anything, this would happen out on the edges, right? Not deep in the forest where there is no wind. You guys, look at this. This is really good. This is a really good. Look at that. Let's see if I can get a picture. I got the whistles as soon as I came in. No camera, just whistles. It was birds, I think. I mean, it's the same whistles I've been hearing. Let's see. So far, not a lot on the ground. I mean, I don't have anything. It really seems like the game, you know, they all go down because, but I got to check anyway. You know, I was here about this time last year. I think it was even November, somewhere around here. A mile, I think, through those woods that way. Oh, I see another good one, you guys. First of all, that's a great X. This is so good in here. And honestly, even if they made footprints in the snow, which I think they do sometimes, look at this other X. I wouldn't expect it too much down here, because I think this is the beginning. You know, this is marking the beginning of where they are up top. I would love to see some more activity. Look at that. Just kind of walking. I see stuff every which way I look. I got trail markers. Really good. I mean, blatant, you guys. That's so obvious. Someone did that a long time ago. I got the stumps where they're flipped over and really old. You know, they use them like decorations. I'm just talking about things I'm seeing like in the distance. Structures. Everywhere. Where did I just see a really good one? I got my sunglasses on. That's probably not helping. It does look like something right there. Finally, I just want to see like an animal. I'll be happy, because I'm guessing, you know, like, why not just go, you know, I think it's about 3 miles down that road. It's still some patchy snow, but it's mostly gone, and until you come all the way up, which I did. I don't know why. It's cold up here. So today, I don't know, we'll call it Bigfoot fail today or something. There's another X. There's a lot of X's here. A lot. Keep in mind they're symmetrical, you guys, especially the ones on the ground. You know, drop 2 sticks on the ground, and, you know, one's going to roll. They'll never just stay symmetrical. I mean, it's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy talk. I have a feeling this snow, even though it's only, you know, maybe like an inch or two, maybe 2 inches, I guess. I think that's what I saw from a distance. It looks exactly like that first one I showed you back there, but just not as good. Really good X right next to it. You guys look. That's a good X. I've got to go up behind me. You know, there's so many places like this now, you know, where I found all the preliminary. You know, it's so obvious, you guys. I think I just filmed you 7 or 8 X's in the last, just talking on this clip. And I'm just finding them as I'm walking here. So, which tells me it's just got to be really good up there. This is their typical, they do this all the time. See how it's like leaning all the trees? Oh. I got noise, hold on. Ooh, TP structure. Not sure what that was. I was talking. There's no wind, so you know, any noises I hear, I'm thinking it's, you know, it's got to be something. I think we got some weather coming in tomorrow. So yeah, you guys, again, give me some ideas. I want to know. Look at another X, you guys. I'm telling you, when you have this many X's, it's good. It's really good. What am I doing up here? It's freezing. Oh my goodness. See, they flip up the stumps. And it's right next to an X. I know they did that. It's actually next to another one that's field gold there. Look. There's a lot of X's right here. And they're all marking, I think, going that way. You know, it's like Bigfoot. Look, they don't not walk in the snow because they're afraid you're going to see the footprints. That's one thing I've determined. You know, I'm learning a lot of things like that are actually really important things to learn. It has nothing to do with us. Like I always thought, like, oh, they do something, they don't want us to see their footprints, and everything's about us. You know, and I'm telling you, nothing's about us. there is things about us because, you know, they have to alter their lives based on our clear cutting and stuff like that. But look at this. There's another one of those flat X's. That's cool. I think I just saw 10 X's. Nothing really else, just X's everywhere. So what I'm trying to say is, you know, this is just the way they are. They can, you know, I think they want ground, you know, boots on the ground, but feet on the ground a lot. But there's other times they don't. Like in the summer, they love it, obviously. They make these perches. They disturb everything. As soon as it snows here, you know, I get a couple weird impressions. By the way, you guys, the second... Oh, whistles. How is it every time? They're making the chicken noises. Hold on. Here. It happens only here. Only on this stuff. Is that number 9? I mean, they're not above my head, but they're not far that way. Listen. That's a good one. Oh my God. I've never had a response like that. That sounds like a mouth. Now I got one right above me. He's not making any noise. What's up, guys? Oh, I didn't bring my backpack. I was just setting up my camera. I'm like, oh, I'll feed them. And I forgot I didn't bring my backpack. What are you guys doing? Again, number 9, you guys. I mean, look, test it out. Go get these guys to do this to you somewhere else where there's no Bigfoots. I'm telling you, it won't happen. He's talking to me. I love that he whistles like that. You guys, they came to me, okay? They were I heard them when I first came in. They followed me. I heard them over there just now. Whistled and they came over. Oh my goodness. Did you hear? What are you guys doing? Why do I gotta mess in my head like that? You know, I feel like I've been pretty successful at this so far with everybody's help, you know, and stuff, but why me? Why couldn't I just be like, you know, something easy, everyone believes? You know, why does it have to be this difficult? Why couldn't I have like a Bigfoot throwing like a boulder at me or something? You know, it'd be easier. I would know what's going on at least. Just stopped. They're still up there, and he just stopped. It happens every single time. All right, let me turn this clip off. They're still following me. Can you believe that? I'm telling you guys, this is crazy. Nobody else goes out in the woods and gets whistled to on the 9th video. By the way, this is like my 50th video, but 9, and I'm counting 9 in a row. So I'm just starting without being shut down. The guys, I just turned the camera off. I walked for, I don't know, 200 yards. He's right there. What are you doing? I don't have any seeds at me, guys. If you follow me back to my car, though, I'll feed you. So he just said, okay. Listen to him. He's talking, gibbering. Sounds like a parrot. I love these guys. I would love to have one of these as a pet. I really would. I'd give anything to get a little baby Jay. And I would never take it from his mommy, but if I could save one or something, I would keep him and raise him as my own. How cool would that be? And bring him out here with me. Find out what's really going on. Another X right there. There is more X's here than I've ever seen. Like right off. It's just a few structures and then all X's. What are you doing? Why are you following me? You know, I put down seeds and you probably won't eat them anyway until like later. I don't get it. You're working for Sasquatch. Ooh, something dug up there. Looks like a little animal. You know, the amazing part is something dug there and there's no footprints or anything. So maybe it was a bird. I do have something weird there. Oh, there's a structure. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, good. That's what I want. It's been a long day, you guys. I hope I haven't bored you guys today. Look at this. This is what I wanted. Okay, good. It's been a while, I feel like, since I got like a new good structure. Look, there we go. Look at that. Cool. Just found that. Look up, look. And if you don't believe that mess, with the perfectly symmetrical X, you guys, okay? It's perfect. It goes up, right? So this one goes up, touches that one right there, and there becomes another X. That's an amazing thing right there. I am so happy to have found that. That's what, for me, that's what it's all about. I just want to see this. It tells me they're right here. Something's going on in the area. This is good. You know, and look, I got deer. Or it looks, actually, it doesn't look like deer. It looks like a small moose or something. Yeah, so why me? You know, why do I have to? Now, I'm very thankful, don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining, but why does it have to be so difficult? You know, talk about like, that. You know what, I just figured it out. I never wanted a personalized license plate, but I just figured one out just now, okay? It's gonna be called Catch 22. That's my life. I've been blessed my whole life on and off. Through some very difficult times as well, but I've always come out on top somehow with typically the help of people, family and friends, and just support. It's always it takes friends. That's why it's good to have friends, guys, because if you have the right ones, they'll always be there for you. And none of us have that many. Yeah, I know I have a lot of friends, but how many do I have that would save me from a Bigfoot right now? Ooh. What is this, you guys? I got footprints. Could it be human? How could it be human up here? I'm not seeing treads or anything, I don't think. Sometimes in the camera you can see them. They turned. These are really weird. You guys, look where I am. Who the hell would be up here? Yeah, they go this way. This way. Let's see if we can't just follow these for a second and see. I want to go the other way. There's definitely one. It does have. See that? The heel looks like, see, there's like a, for the arch, it almost looks like there's an arch from like a boot. But the fronts look weird. The fronts are real wide. That's a tough one. Look at that. How could someone be miles into these woods? I think let's just go with a mile, right? What did I say, a mile before? And I'm about 100 yards from there. So I'm about a mile straight in from the road. But keep in mind, I'm 12 miles up. So I don't get it. They're so, look, he's like 1, 2, it's like my same exact size as my boot. But I distinctly leave, a perfect print, and I don't think that print would melt for quite a while. So I'm not trying to say anything. I don't know what's going on here. Look, I think it's a person. I think it is, because look, he's such a wuss. When he got here, he was like sideways like that, right? Came down. This is a person. There's no doubt about it. The steps are too wimpy, too close. What the heck was this guy doing up here? Like, there's no way you were hunting this far in the snow. There's no way. I think the bulk of the animals would be down. They don't have to be in this right now. Why would they? They probably come through. They're like, this sucks, and they go down lower. They know. It's just like instinctual. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what that was. I gotta go with human based on the side steps, how close they are, and they literally fit my boot size. I just don't understand it because of how random it would be to have someone out here and then to be on structures like that. Look at that. Look at that X. All right, give me a second. I'm gonna follow these tracks. So here we go. I've been following these tracks for I don't know, 3 or 4 minutes. I'm almost sure. Look at that. Look how close. The guy's like barely walking. He's like, I don't get it. I think that these are human footprints. Like I said, I've seen now 100 of them, and I haven't seen a tread. I just find it highly unusual. But I tell you, look at the two real close together. Do I really know what Bigfoot footprints and what they do? I think we all have that idea that they have these big strides, But I don't know, I'll tell you, that really looks like a boot to me. I've never been in this situation this deep into the forest where someone walked for some reason. And they were definitely alone. I'll tell you, some of the fronts look really big. It's weird. And they go right into structures. Look where I am. I'm not really even showing you the structures. Look at the rock on top. That's everywhere through here. They put these rocks with the I know they come up with stumps, but that one's on top of it. See? Not only are there these symmetrical X's on the ground, they're locked symmetrical X's. Like, they're completely locked in place. Look at this. My birds give up on me? You guys believe that again? The birds? Look, here's another version. That's all I've been seeing here. the long, bent through things. You know it's them. They confirmed it with the random leaner. This guy walked right through this. I mean, I'll tell you, the Bigfoot ones I found that are like this seem to just disappear. This one just keeps going. Gotta be a person. What's he doing up here? I would love to see who this guy was up here. Is he doing Bigfoot stuff? Is he looking for Bigfoots? Like, why the hell else would he walk up here? Look. And I could be wrong. I mean, I'm just basing it like on my evidence. Like what I have. Like he went here, here he stood. He went right there. He went like that. He went right through. Look at this. What is this dude doing? You guys can see how far. I mean, there's no sign of like getting out of here. You know, and I would never have known that without the snow. And, you know, it looks like it's been, you know, it could have been a week ago, you know. It's got to be a person. There's just no way it'd be that obvious. You know, some of those side steps and stuff kind of gave him away. So I could just keep following these through Bigfoot structures. Look where this guy's walking. You know how I swear I'm like, no one's ever been here before? I mean, obviously I'm wrong in this case. I didn't really say that about this spot, but I say it a lot. And there's places I know they haven't. I mean, there's just no way a person would go there. I would never go there unless I was doing what I was doing. Look at that X. Structures in the snow. All right, give me a second. All right, so that was a little more than a second. What I did was I'm in Holy Cross. I'm in my normal area. Now you guys remember, my area in Holy Cross is about 20 miles long, okay? So I decided to cut over. I went through what I call Hobbitville. You got to see this, the new stuff. I didn't film it because I'm limited on camera, and it's just like X's and oh my God, they have like new stuff. I haven't been there in 3 months, and I came out to this, you know, to this ridge. You know, they always mark these top peaks. And I wanted to see how that Wigwam's doing. And, you know, I know other people have seen that. You can walk up to it. It's a place I brought Dave, you know, I brought Callie there. Nice and melted up here in the peak. You know, down in there, there's just all of these structures, right? So Hobbitville's back there about a mile. So now I'm 3 miles. But I was walking here, so I did it really fast. It only took me like 20 minutes. 25 minutes. So it's interesting down here, and I want to see what's going on. What about those weird footprints, man? In the woods, like deep in the woods. What the hell is that guy doing? You know, if I see a dog next to him or something, it's a little different. I'm like, oh, he's out with his dog. But just to be randomly walking in the forest where I am in the snow is kind of weird. Like, who wants to walk in the snow when you can walk here? All right, so I'm approaching the Wigwam. I can see it. It's still up. Let me click off for a sec. All right. So this is kind of like the corner. This is like unnamed actually in there, and there's X's everywhere. I mean, it's like, it's incredible. They're everywhere. I mean, I could film you like right now 50 symmetrical X's just in like a half a mile right there. That's all they do there. I don't know why. There's a couple other structures, but that's it. Look at this, you guys. You come out, this is the top peak. And in this little area anyway. And you come up and look what's there. And you got all your signs. You know, like I think I was saying in a video recently, it's like strategic. You know, they always have these teepees, you know, in a certain spot. It's never just like among their structures somewhere. Even though I believe, you know, there it is here in a sense. But like when I go into the worlds and stuff, I don't find them. You see how they're decorating all that? Here we go again. I got whistles getting to the teepee. Now I have filmed this before, but I'm going to do it again because I haven't done it in the snow. I'm not going to have any footprints because it's all dried. I tell you, when these things heat up and just everything melts. Hasn't changed a bit. Notice how they're on the rocks. Look how they use the rock. They love to use the rocks. I don't understand it. Look, my stick's still leaning in the middle. Look. And I just got another whistle to my right. I was going before, see if he could, because if he started doing that, I would have been like, listen, there's no way that if the bird, someone's helping the bird, because he's not a parrot. It's amazing how it's literally like straight down right there, and that one's sideways and wedged. I want to go down there so bad. So bad. But I don't want to walk back up because it never stops going down. It continuously just goes for miles. I got to figure out a way to get out of there. So anyway, let's look at this thing. Let me start a new clip. That's believe it or not, my favorite part of this thing is that stick. Right there. Believe it, that's how I know for sure. Look how all this their starting points. You got your rock. This one's on your rock. Right? This one here, I've seen this recently where they lay that sideways. It's them, you guys. I see too many of these, and I see too many that other people find, and they always do this thing right here. Typically on a smaller scale, but they always do it. Look at that. And then you get the bend still. Look at the bend. That goes into an X. This is them. I know it looks like the Boy Scouts guys, but it's impossible here. A Boy Scout leader would be executed by the parents if he brought the kids out this far in the forest. Like, you just wouldn't do it. That's why people are like, Boy Scouts, it's like, listen, they're not allowed to come out here. You know, maybe like if they were like Eagle Scouts, but you're not bringing the Weeblos out here. Let's put it that way. You know, one of them could die in 2 seconds. I find it amazing, the walking out of here. And I'm willing to bet I see tons of structures. What do you want to bet? What do you want to bet? You can just see it. It's like, you can see, even when there's no structures, I can see it. Like it's just them. It's the way it smells. It smells good. It's always like pine. Like I said, I've only experienced where I got a bad smell once. I'm not convinced that they smell bad at all until it actually happens. I've been close, and I've never, especially at night, and they've been right next to me, and I've never smelled anything remotely bad. So I think that's people making stuff up. You know, I don't know for sure, but I think that's what that is. Don't listen to anybody, you guys. Don't even listen to me in a way. You know what I mean? Like, nobody knows. So if you're listening to someone that's telling you a definitive, like, answer, like proof, like is swearing that what he's saying is true, something's wrong with the guy. He's lying to you because there's no way he could know for sure. You know, the only way you could know is if these guys tell you. It's the only way. So there's all these structures in there. Look at the trail marker into an X. That's kind of cool, actually. Most of them, look at that X right there. I missed it. It's a really good one, you guys. Look at that. I can't get it good. There we go. That's good. Right below the teepee, okay? Did the Weeblos do that? Idiots. Oh my goodness. The Weeblos. Come on, you guys. They don't do anything anymore. You guys have to understand, the people that say Boy Scouts, you're my age, okay? When we actually used to do stuff in the Boy Scouts, when you could go out and have your kids killed. You know, nowadays you can't do anything. You give a kid a smartphone and let them sit at home because they don't do anything because of lawsuits, and parents are crazy and they're sheltered and we spoil them, and you know, they don't do the cool things we did. They don't build mini bikes, you know, from scratch. And look at that. Look at the field gold X. This is all below that teepee, you guys. Whatever you want to call it. You know, they don't do that kind of stuff anymore. Weeblos is probably like painting class. You know, they're not going to take you this far up a terrible dirt road. It's just not going to happen. Look at that. I love how this is. It's marked all the way to the top of to the wigwam. Look, here's another one. Weeblos. Sorry, I'm just laughing. Sometimes I just laugh at my own jokes. No one else thinks they're funny. Look. See, it's all them, look. They're right here. They don't care at all. Here we go, whistles again. They haven't left me. These guys have been within 100, 200 yards of me the whole time. Come on. Look at that X. I'm not even kidding. I need you to look at that. And then I'm going to show you some amazing stuff behind it. Look at this. Look at the structures. Okay, so you got, look at the two leaners. I love these little guys. The little ground ones. I love that. Look at that. See how this one goes all the way up to make that X, the other one? I actually like it in the snow, if it's just this much snow. I don't like it when it's 5 feet. And here we go, we got a structure. Now, you guys, keep in mind, this is all below, you know, that wigwam thing. To the two leaners, look at the double leaners. Going up, right? And then look at this. Look at this. Even, you know, even the drapers on the ground there, see that? See how it's like right here? It's like, this is all them. They're watching me. I still got the whistles. Those birds have not left me. I'm gonna lose it. He's right above me. Look at that random spot by the X. It's like melted and stuff, and everything else is snow. Another spot in here that doesn't have any snow. You guys look at this. Okay, look at this is a great spot. See, look at the X. All right, not to mention everything I just showed you behind it and the wigwam. These weird dry areas that are in the like complete cover. And I got this stuff. They just whistled at me again. They're right behind me. Why would they follow me, you guys? Every single time I'm on Bigfoot structures. And it's been happening more consistently for some reason. Like I used to have the, you know, like whistles on and off, but this has been getting a little crazy. Look at that. Look at the X on the bottom. You believe in Bigfoot yet? This is a great place to bring people because I can get you in here, and the walking's really good. That's really cool. Okay, guys, over now.